The city of Ontario, California is proud to be the host city for the starting of Stage 7 of the Amgen Tour of California. Nestled at the bottom of the San Gabriel Mountains, the Ontario Convention Center is the perfect starting point for what will be the most exciting leg of the Amgen Tour of California. This location offers panoramic views of Mount Baldy, the San Bernardino Mountains, Mount San Jacinto, and the Cleveland National Forest. The Ontario Convention Center offers a fantastic venue to see and meet your favorite cyclists in person. Here you can get an up-close and personal view of what it's like to be a professional racer. Stage 7 has become one of the most highly attended stages on the Amgen Tour of California, and this year appears to continue that tradition. The sound of the gun marks the beginning of this exciting day of racing. This stage of the race is just shy of 80 miles and includes varied degrees of altitude. The city of Ontario rests at 925 feet with a finish of just under 6,500 feet at Mount Baldy. The start of the race has the riders trek west down Holt Boulevard. Within a half mile, the riders begin their ascent north toward the mountains at Corona Avenue. Corona Avenue briefly carries the riders to a dogleg that sends them left onto G Street, where riders will breeze through Ontario's 100-year-old tree-lined streets. Here, riders travel along one of 6 of the city's historical districts. Soon, riders will reach Euclid Avenue and proceed north, which begins their first climb 5½ miles nearly straight uphill on the Great Avenue of the Valley toward the final destination. This portion of the stage directs riders up a large tree and grass-lined median which was laid over 100 years ago. The median has been host to many long-standing events as the central meeting location of its downtown. As riders pass 24th Street, they continue on through San Antonio Heights, where it connects to Mount Baldy Road, and even more strenuous uphills challenge them before the ultimate summit at Mount Baldy.
For the second year running, Mount Baldy is the finish line for Stage 7 of the Amgen Tour of California. This stage is proving to be the most iconic of the race's history and ends in a true mountaintop finish. After departing Ontario, the riders begin the first climb up to Mount Baldy Village and Glendora Ridge Road. Once they crest the climb, they will experience a gradual and winding descent over the next 16 miles. After a sharp right turn towards East Fork, the riders continue over rolling terrain and traverse across the foothills to the start of the second climb. On television, viewers can expect to see some of the most spectacular views in Southern California. The Glendora Mountain Road climb is approximately 9 miles long at an average gradient of 5%. The riders will make their way up to similar altitudes as the Tour de France, and that's just a preview for the climbing to come. Mount Baldy is the closest mountain resort to most of Southern California. With 5 miles to go, the riders pass by the world-famous Mount Baldy Lodge at 4,000 feet and begin the final ascent up to the ski area parking lot. Last year, a worldwide audience watched as 2 American riders from Team Radio Shack, Levi Leipheimer and Chris Horner, worked together to shatter the remaining contenders. During the switchback section of the climb, riders will grind their way up pitches of over 15%. Be sure to arrive early and claim a spot on the roadside to catch a glimpse of your favorite riders as they fight up the climb that will ultimately decide the winner of the 2012 Amgen Tour of California. Although the parking lot is the end of the road for the cyclists, visitors can take the Sugar Pine lift ride up another 1,000 feet for a more spectacular view and dine at the top of the Notch restaurant. Unlike other finishing cities, parking will be at a premium. So come out early and experience the clean mountain air and natural beauty for yourself.